One of the scariest movies ever made was never supposed to exist. The movie I am talking about is called The Unwanted, and it was made by an unknown director named John R. Lenetti. This movie is so disturbing that I can't even show you the trailer. But I can tell you that it is one of the most terrifying films that you've probably never heard of. And it's definitely one of the scariest movies that you should never watch alone. The Unwanted starts off with this couple who decides to have a baby. But soon after the woman gets pregnant, her husband leaves her. So she has to raise the child all by herself. But the baby that she's carrying isn't any ordinary baby. It's a demon baby. The movie follows the mother and the demon child as they try to live a normal life. But things start getting crazy when the demon child begins to take over the mother's body. Now, if that sounds like a plot that you've heard before, you're not mistaken. The Unwanted was actually inspired by Rosemary's Baby and The Omen. But despite being inspired by two classic horror movies, The Unwanted is so disturbing that it was never given a wide release. In fact, it took 10 years for the movie to even be released at all. After it was finally released in 1986, it was immediately banned in several countries, including the UK and New Zealand. But the weird thing is that no one really knows why the movie was banned. I mean, we know that it's disturbing, but we don't know the specific reasons why certain countries banned the film. It wasn't until 2013 that the movie was finally given a DVD release in the UK. And even then, it was only released on DVD and never got a theatrical release. There are a few theories as to why the movie was banned. One theory is that the movie was just too realistic. The Unwanted was shot to look like a low-budget found-footage movie, which may have contributed to the film's notoriety. Another theory is that the movie was just too scary for audiences to handle. When you think about it, it makes sense. A movie about a demon baby possessing its mother is obviously going to be terrifying. But there's another theory out there that claims something even more sinister. That the movie was banned because it was too accurate of a depiction of satanic rituals. Now, this theory might seem a bit far-fetched, but it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. The Unwanted was released in 1986, right in the middle of the satanic panic. So it is possible that the movie was just a little too close to the bone for some people. Whatever the reason, The Unwanted was never meant to be seen by anyone other than the cast and crew. But thanks to the internet, we can now watch this movie from the comfort of our own homes. Now, I don't recommend watching this movie if you're easily scared. It is genuinely one of the most disturbing films that I've ever watched, and it is definitely not for everyone. But if you're a fan of found-footage horror or movies about demonic possessions, then The Unwanted is definitely worth a watch. Just don't blame me when you can't sleep at night. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more scary stories. And if you want to watch another scary movie, I'd recommend checking out my video on the most terrifying movie ever made.